What is up, my dudes? It is your boy, Thunderstrike, back again with another war recap. And today we have Schlitzes versus WHF Rising. And as you can see, we did have the win, was quite dominant. So 114 to 103. GG to WHF Rising. Was a midweek, so. And also, we did have the advantage. We had two more tunnel 10s than they had, and yeah, the breakdowns were 6, 14, and the rest tunnel 9s for us, and 6 tunnel 11s, 12 tunnel 10s, and the rest 9s for WHF Rising. So that meant we could have dipped every one of their bases with our 11s, which wasn't the case. So yeah. Jump straight into the replays. We were all around. We were pretty good at every town hall level. Town hall 11s were perfect on dips as usual. We even had a 11v11, so we're gonna show that as well again by Big Man. And we did have two 10v10s, which isn't that bad, but yeah, we could definitely be better. We had again like a ton of 90% plus attacks, 95%, 98%, like, yeah, just too many. And yeah, our tunnel 9s weren't that great. We did need one nuke, but just to get more scouts. So, number 4, 11v11 by Big Man once again, or Andy. And he's using the same strategy here with a Bolalo without golems, just coming in with his king tanking and bowlers behind, just like that. And he's actually not gonna like jump in or anything. He's just trying to get the queen down, one air defense, and just create a funnel or like a good pathing for his loons so that they like stay together, don't backtrack, which like you always have to be aware of on 11v11s especially. So the king here is beasting, punched through the wall and just cleared the entire compartment. As you can see, is starting at 5 o'clock, coming into the Inferno straight away, freezing Inferno and Air Sweeper, which was important. So here he couldn't have used the Warden ability to like cancel out the Sweeper, just because it doesn't, it just doesn't cancel it out. So, again, no clone spell, which is quite usual in 11v11s. But yeah, again, this time he doesn't use them. And yeah, again, very fast rate, just dropping haste, dropping rages, and no bamboozle on the Warden ability. So it's always great to see the Warden actually staying with the loons, instead of him like going around and buffing the pups rather than the loons. So yeah, great job to Big Man once again within the 11v11 triple. And I hope we can try to give our 11s the opportunity to go for 11v11s rather than dipping all the time, because we do have great 11s. So yeah, next up is number 17. This is Jordan on Michelle. Still don't know. And he's coming in with a queen walk, early loon to take out the air mine so that the healers don't take it out. No, so the healers don't have to like get damaged by the air mine, of course. And he's coming in trying to get the queen, an Inferno, and an air defense with the queen walk. Plus he's going to get the king in to just support the queen right there. It's going to break him in as well. And then he's going to jump. And even though he does have 3 air defenses and only 2 hounds, it is a pretty straightforward Lalo, especially when the queen actually takes out the entire core. Right there is the jump. The wall breakers on the king didn't quite work, so he has to punch through. But the queen isn't in Inferno range, which is great. So he's not gonna be taken out by the Inferno while she's on the Hound Loon CC. King goes in. I think he's gonna take out the Inferno here. Or not quite. Yeah, just barely not because of the giant bombs taking out his barbarians. But it's no big deal. The queen is still up. And he does have a rage still. Early Lalo. So I think the queen would have been able to take out the Inferno, especially with her ability. But he just decides to go in with the loons. And they easily take it out because it has like literally just one HP. So decides not to go. And the queen can actually reach the second air defense, which I didn't think so. But apparently she does. And quite an easy Lalo. The pathing was there. They didn't have to path through the core, so that was a plus. And the second sweeper didn't have a big role on defense, so it was quite easy to take out the second Inferno. So yeah, great job to Jordan. Again with a 10v10 triple, just like last war. Yeah, he's actually pretty good. He comes up with great plans and also can rerun plans pretty well, also doing the right adjustments. So next up is Big Man on number 18. Oh, I didn't mean to scout it. So let's jump into the replay. He's coming in with a Suicide Hero Lalo. What do you know? Of course, his favorite attack, and he does it quite well, but he does have quite a bamboozle at the beginning on the queen kill. So let's see how he can adjust on that. Putting down the king to tank. He's gonna go around, so he doesn't beat the wall, which I think he intended to because the queen was right there. And she didn't get attracted by the barbarians nor the barbarian king. So the queen steps in here. The queen gets attracted by the archers, but they go away, like they die. And the queen can't reach the enemy queen anymore, so that is quite unfortunate. But here, I really like this part because he froze the Inferno early along with the sweeper, which would have been like so hard to deal with because the sweeper would have blown the loons away from the Inferno, and that would have been annoying. So early freeze and haste to take out the first Inferno. And yeah, this Lalo isn't that difficult because he has kind of this U shape and the core isn't packed with defenses or anything like that. So he takes out the second Inferno with ease, and the only thing that like could prevent him from a triple here would be the queen. And I saw this live and it was quite intense. So he dropped his minions down here, also up top. And as you can see, all the lava pups and minions up there could take out the entire base there. And the ones down here could do the same on the bottom. And the only, like, if he had taken out that, like the CC along the Lalo, he would have had this easily because they don't have to take out the queen to make it a triple. So I and a few others were thinking that this was for sure a 99%. But he had enough pups to take care of the CC pups, like the pups from the CC Hound. And he does, like, this few minions and lava pups like take out this queen, as you can see. That was quite crazy. Yeah, and the ones up top took out the entire Hound and his pups. So yeah, great job to Big Man. Despite his bamboozle on the beginning that he didn't take out the enemy archer queen, he just kept his cool and tripled pretty nicely. So next up is number 24, our first Tunnel 9 raid. And this is a 4 golem Goho. And yeah, Irvin Java, also known as Funneling Pro. As you can see, he's bringing 4 golems because he knows both golems on the side funnel are gonna be under heavy fire. So down here, the golem is under fire by 4 point defense, or 3 I think. And on top he's under fire by also 3 point defense, which is enough to take out the golem pretty quickly. So it brings one golem more and less hogs, and it still works out pretty well. Bunch of wizards, of course, just to make it make sure that the funnel is created. And as you can see, this is a perfect funnel. The boulders have nowhere to go, and even that wizard tower is taken out by the wizard. So great job to Irvin Java for creating that big funnel. And here, it's easy coming out, no big deal. And yeah, from the core with 2 jumps, he can pretty much take out the entire base. And you can see that these 7 hogs aren't really necessary. But yeah, just to make it quicker and make sure that it is a triple. So the queen and the boulders can pretty much reach every building from the middle. The queen could have reached that Tesla, but he decides to put in 2 hogs, and 2 hogs are enough for any Tesla. And yeah, just the base is pretty much taken out. He still has 3 hogs, decides to drop him. There's also a corner Tesla here. And yeah, 2 hogs and a corner Tesla, easily taken out. And yeah, there was also a corner Tesla down here. So great job to Irvin Java. Just great funneling. And like when he reaches the inside of the base, there's no way he's not going to triple, because under heal, under rage, boulders and the queen are just overpowering at Talon 9, and they just wreck the entire base. So great job to Irvin Java. Also, we did quite a lot of ground raids this war, which I liked a lot, because we often are air focused because Lalo is so dominant these days. And we're gonna see exactly why Lalo is so dominant. Saud coming in here with a cold-blooded Gobo Lalo, and I quite enjoy these raids. Yeah, I've been using cold-blooded Gobo Lalo for a long time now, and it's so powerful. And I'm also going to be releasing a strategy guide for this. Bless you. I'm sorry, my brother just sneezed. So yeah, I've been planning to do a strategy guide for this strategy, because Gobo Lalo has been around for quite a long time. Actually, like since bowlers have come out. But mostly they've been shattered, or yeah, just shattered. And cold-blooded Gobo Lalo is underrated, underused, and I think it's such a powerful strategy, as you can see. He took out a lot with only 1 golem tanking. His king and boulders going in was a cleanup attack, so he knew that it was a hound CC. So he used his queen for another side of funneling, and she also took out like 2 of 3 Teslas on a little farm. So he has 4 hastes for his Lalo and rage, if I'm not mistaken. So he used the rage, but these 4 hastes, or these, no, actually he had 6 hastes, I think, and he used 2. I'm sorry, I didn't see it quite well. Yeah, he has 6 hastes and only uses 2. Yeah, he's swagging 4 hastes, so that is quite crazy. And also, he used 1 golem, CC boulders, and 3 lava hounds for 3 air defenses. And ideally, I'm also going to be talking about this on my strategy guide, that you want to, like, there's a lot of bases where you can only bring 2 hounds, because you already take out 2 air defenses and the queen with your boulders and the golem. So I'm going to be talking about base identification and all that jazz. So corner hut up there, he doesn't take care of early, but he has plenty of time. But yeah, beautiful swag here. Yeah, great job to Saud. Yeah, this is a little introduction for the cold-blooded Bolalo, which I'm gonna be talking about tomorrow, probably. Like, I'm gonna release the video tomorrow. I think it's already underway, so stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned for 6 Schlitzes versus 1 Hive CWL week 7. And yeah, it's gonna be great. I might be able to bring out a video at the start of the war, like looking at live attacks and whatnot. But yeah, stay tuned for that, and until then, Thunderstrike out.